आओ देखें क्रिकेट टीवी।
Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. Today I'm Hetri Patel and we have Nikhil Morsawala with us, a cricket lover,
Uh,
technical analyst, and someone who probably looked South African come back way before the first ball was bowled. South Africa played really well. The final was played at Lords, as I mentioned during the preview. They won by 5 wickets, chasing down 282 in the fourth innings. That's not just historic, it's their first ICC trophy in 27 years. A big win for South Africa. We were all hoping for South Africa to win anyway. I think we'll have Nikhil Morsawala say more about what went on during the 4 days.
yeah, so sometimes some decisions fly in the face of wisdom, and we discussed सब हमने प्रीव्यू में डिस्कस किया था कि जो टीम सेकंड बैटिंग करती है वो जीत नहीं पाती है, वो हारती है। ये ट्रेडिशन है लॉर्ड्स का। तेम्बा बाबा ने टॉस जीता और surprise, surprise, he decided to bowl. So it flew against the face of all wisdom. But then, as things turned out, and fortunately for him, because they would have been banned for taking the wrong decision, it worked in his favor. So I think that was the first, I think, surprise of this test, that the winning toss captain chose to bowl instead of batting first, because Lords में चौथा innings में batting करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. But as things turned out, first innings, Australia played well because of Steven Smith, one player. I think he's a classic test match player and very underrated still, though he's been getting a lot of prizes and accolades. But so of late he's been in sideline. He did a good job, 66 runs along with Webster, 72. And I think that innings of 66 of Steve Smith was a classic, because batting on the first day, overcast conditions, Rabada coming in, full swing, Lungi Engedi coming in with full swing, and these type of bowlers are very difficult to handle. He did a fantastic job standing there, because the Australian wickets in the beginning, they were actually 67 for 4 in the first innings, and that was difficult to come back from, but they did, and that largely because of these two batsmen, Steven Smith and uh, Webster. So good innings. They ended with 212, and then a typical pattern of playing Lords. Even the same on the first 2 days, pitch is very, moves a lot. The ball just keeps on swinging. It's very difficult to, face a pace bowler of the, type of Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Stark. I mean, these are all big names, right? And I've been a supporter of Mitchell Stark for many days now, including the
Yeah.
IPL. And the way he played, and the way he sort of squeezed the South Africans and bowled them out for 138. And then that stage it looked like खत्म, अब तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया ही जीतेगा, क्योंकि इतना बड़ा लीड मिला उनको, करीबन 70-80 रन का। और इतना बड़ा लीड मिलने के बाद ऐसे पिच पे, लॉर्ड जैसे पिच पे, ऐसे टेस्ट मैच, हाई प्रेशर मैच में वापस आना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि एज वी सेड, बैटिंग फोर्थ इज ऑलवेज डिफिकल्ट। लेकिन लेकिन जैसे जैसे टेस्ट मैच में कभी कहा नहीं जाता है, कहा सकता है, और साउथ अफ्रीका डिडंट गिव अप होप. They came back full, in full force. Ngidi bowled well in the second innings. पहले इनिंग्स में रबाडा ने 5 विकेट लिए थे, पैट कमिंस ने भी 5 विकेट लिया, जब साउथ साउथ अफ्रीका बैटिंग कर रहा था तभी। और अब जब साउथ अफ्रीका सेकेंड इनिंग्स के ऑस्ट्रेलिया सेकेंड इनिंग्स के लिए बैटिंग में आई, तो लुंगी नगेडी came back and did his job, took the prize wicket of Steve Smith. So I think he played a big role in restricting Australia to 200 and odd in the second innings. Australia made 210 बनाए, 207 बनाए, but they came back. You see the run of play. They came back from 73 for 7. So at one stage, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 73 रन में 7 विकेट गवा दिए थे उनकी दूसरी बारी में। लेकिन जो टेल एंडर्स थे, खास करके मिचेल स्टार्क,
Just
अगेन योर फेवरेट प्लेयर, and the wicketkeeper Alex Carey,
Alex
they
Carey.
sort of held things together, and that showed you that the pitch was, easing up. Because if the tailenders can bat, if the fast bowler not able to make inroads, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि जो पिच था वो आसान हो रहा था, और धूप निकल आया था, the overcast conditions had gone away, so batting was going to be easy.
Easy.
And I think Australia realized that. They realized that they had to put up a larger score if they had to win, and so they did that. They went to 207, and therefore a target of 282. I mean, at that point of time,
Definitely.
nobody would have thought कि South Africa ये करने वाली है. And then our IPL man steps up, Eden Makram. And I
Yes.
think I think a brilliant innings. I don't think any innings that he has played in his life would have been so important. ऐसे ऐसे माहौल में आप समझिए ना 280 तक ज्यादा चेस करना है. सामने ऑस्ट्रेलिया का इतना बड़ा bowling
Yes.
attack है. I mean, Hazelwood, Stark and Cummins, you cannot even imagine. And
Pressure.
yes, absolutely. And these type of bowlers coming in and firing at you and standing there cool, calm, along with his captain. Temba Bavuma
Yes.
played a big role, of
Yes.
course, though
Yes.
he scored less, but he sort of held the innings together. He allowed Markram to do play his natural game. So
Yeah.
I think that a brilliant innings, and I think at that point of time, I had not written of South Africa. We exchanged messages, and I was pretty sure that these guys are not going to give up. And the run of play was there because the tail enders of Australia had played well. It showed that batting was becoming easier. It showed that the pitch was easing up, weather was opening up. Only problem was, had it rained on the fourth day or the end of the third day, there could have been a problem. It did not rain, thankfully. Yeah, the sun was out in full force, and so Markram did his job, and then the rest is history. So I think full marks of South Africa. They ended a fantastic campaign. They have been playing absolute percentage cricket right throughout. I think they've got their act together. They've got the bowlers together. They've got the batsmen coming in, and they have a bench like India because I think they play a lot of county cricket. They play a lot of IPL matches, so they have a lot of players, in their armory. So if one is injured, another can come in. So I think good for South Africa. They have not been in the on the international map for a long time as winners. They've always been considered chokers, as we consider Rajasthan in the IPL. They have reached finals, but they never won. So I think this is the first ICC trophy for them in 27 years, and I think that's massive, right? And full marks to the captain. I think very underrated captain, very understated. He's not flashy. He's very quiet. He's a sort of Ajinkya Rahane. I sort of think of, when I think of Temba Bavuma, I think of Ajinkya Rahane. No flashiness, quiet, does his bowling changes, comes in, does his bait, does his batting, and no screaming and shouting and jumping on the field. Very calm and collected. So full marks to him for marshalling his resources so well. And of course, Aidan Makram, hats off. What a brilliant inning. And I'm a big fan of his. And I think playing like that, he has put himself in the league of the greats as far as batting is concerned. So far, he was more a flashy player, IPL, ODI, T20, but and in the mecca of cricket, to play at Lords, a Test match against Australia, five-time winners, fantastic bowling attack, and then you stand there and make a century. Wow,
Wow.
super.
Yes, definitely. South Africa would be very happy. Apparently, Buama, if I'm saying it right.
Bahuma, yes, yes.
Bauma, yes. His name means hope. His grandmother put it
Ah,
as that. So
okay,
yes, I
wow,
think
okay.
they accomplished the hope, they have been waiting for. But do you
Yeah.
think Australia will have to rethink? I mean, do you think they were lacking, the batsmen were lacking anything? I think
I
bowlers
think
did well,
they,
but
I think they first of all they do have an aging team, so I think they have to sort of players. If you look at Pat Cummins, Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Stark, Steven Smith, they are not young any longer. So I mean they are sort of at their peak or past their peak. So they need to do a lot of fresh blood infusion into the team. They don't have people who are going to last for 10, 15, 20 years. So they need to bring in newer blood. Of course, these guys can be around for a few years. It's not that they're not fit. They're very fit, but they do need some reinvention. They need to bring in some new talent coming in. Otherwise, they can't continue to rely on these people. They do have guys there who are not that old as Cummins and Stark and Hazelwood are, but nobody with that sort of a talent has been spotted where you can say yes, he's the replacement for Stark. Yes, he's the replacement for Hazelwood. Yes, ये कमिंस की जगह में ये आ सकता है. तो उनको थोड़ा सा मेरे ख्याल से कोई नया टैलेंट ढूंढ के इंट्रोड्यूस करना पड़ेगा, खास करके टेस्ट क्रिकेट में, क्योंकि उनके पास आईपीएल, उनका भी एक प्रीमियर लीग है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, तो काफ़ी टैलेंट भुभर के आ रहा है T20s में। लेकिन जो टेस्ट क्रिकेट है उसके लिए जो उनको स्किल चाहिए, उसमें थोड़ा सा आई थिंक गोइंग फॉरवर्ड दे माइट फेस अ challenge. Whereas South Africa, if you look at England, South Africa, they do play a lot of long form matches within their own country. Like we have a Ranji Trophy and we have a Message Championship trophies here, which are 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Similarly, South Africa and England play a lot of county matches internally. तो उसमें से काफ़ी कुछ उभर के आता है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में वो है नहीं। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में काफ़ी प्रीमियर लीग्स है, काफ़ी T20s है, ODIs है, लेकिन लॉन्ग फॉर्म क्रिकेट नहीं है। तो जो लॉन्ग फॉर्म क्रिकेट उनको, तो जो टैलेंट निकालना है, वो थोड़ा सा उनको अभी सोच के लाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो दे माइट फॉल बिहाइंड in this form of cricket, not in T20s and ODIs. They are sort, I think, sort of sorted over there. But yes, they do need to keep, put on their thinking hats and figure out what to do for the next 2 3 years. Right?
We'll see. We'll follow Australia. We'll follow everybody in their coming series. We'll follow
Yes.
them more. We'll see more. So I
Yes.
think that is it for today.
Yeah, and I think with the England India test that is starting, I
Yes.
think in the next couple of days, just for the viewers' information, we will be coming back and look for Hetvi's manifestation, because she manifested RCB's victory and they won, and she manifested South Africa's victory and South Africa won. So I think along with Narayan Wani, we will also have Hetvi manifestation and see
Manifest.
how that works.
Yes.
And so you got 2 out of 2. You got 2 out of 2.
I get
Let's see. So when we do the preview for India England, let's see what you manifest and what you want to manifest. We'll keep that a suspense for the time being. I know. Of course, everybody's heart is with India, but at Cricket TV, whilst we're emotional, we also use our analytical
practical.
skills to say
Yeah.
which is better and which is not. So sometimes the brain has to be put before the heart. So we will come back to the viewers with our preview for the India England test. Keep on watching, and then we'll be covering a lot of other. Uh, Tournaments that are happening side by side, and some local leagues also. We just finished the Mumbai Premier League last week, so another some other leagues are happening, and we'll come back to you with all that, all things cricket, as it we says, and more. So keep watching us, and there's the last one quiz that still remains to be judged, I think, Hetvi. तो वो सवाल जो हमने पूछा है क्विज का, वो अभी तक हमने उसका अनाउंस नहीं किया विनर को। तो आपके जो जवाब है भेजते रहिएगा। हमारा सवाल था कि किस नारायण वाणी, कौन सा नारायण वाणी आपको अच्छा लगा था। 5 नारायण वाणी हमने मेंशन किए थे, उसमें से एक आपको चुनना था। तो 6 शायद मेंशन किए थे, उसमें से एक चुनना था। तो ज़रूर आपके जवाब भेजिएगा, क्योंकि हम एक आध हफ्ते इंडिया इंग्लैंड टेस्ट मैच के दरमियान उसका जज करेंगे कि किसका जवाब सही था, और बम्पर प्राइज है 5,000 रुपीज़ का। So please respond and send in your put in your thinking cap and send in your responses.
I think everybody should respond. I mean, that's like personal. It's not, there's no right answer
Yeah,
there. It would
yeah,
really depend upon the perception, and it
yes,
can open up a lot of conversation. So definitely.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think it's so nicely been put so nicely by Narayan that it makes you think, and then it makes you apply all these things to cricket as well as your life. So guys, uh,
It's
थोड़ा
your
सोचिए, थोड़ा
opportunity to
समझिए।
put up your opinion, what you think, and how you relate to cricket. It's a
Yes,
it's a great stage for you to communicate, talk. So yeah,
absolutely.
please participate.
Please participate, and don't worry about language. Don't worry. I know chat GPT is there to make you write good language, but language is not important. Your emotion is important. Your आप आपकी जो भावना है, वो भावना क्या बोलती है आपको, वो आप लिखिए। भाषा कोई भी हो, अंग्रेजी कैसी भी लिखो, आप हिंदी लिखो, मराठी लिखो, गुजराती लिखो, कोई भी लिखो, लेकिन लिख के भेजिए और आपकी भावनाओं को व्यक्त कीजिए। और हम आपको फिर प्रोग्राम पे भी बुलाएंगे, आपसे भी बात करेंगे। तो ज़रूर पार्टिसिपेट कीजिएगा।
So this is it from us. Participate, subscribe, like, share, talk to us. Tell us what you think. If you think we are going wrong, if you don't agree with us, probably comment. Tell us what you think and why you are right in that sense. We would love to communicate with you. That's it from us. We'll meet you again with India touring England test series soon. We'll put up a schedule soon. Thank you.
थैंक यू।
आओ देखें क्रिकेट टीवी।